Hello, my Capricorns. It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your December love reading. All right, let's get started. I don't know why, but a ladybug just popped up as I was laying out you guys' card. So ladybugs are supposed to be lucky. They're a good spiritual animal. Don't know what that means, but we'll see. Okay, so what things that we need to look out for in the month of December is willingness, tolerance, virtue, and patience. And it's funny that they came out because patience is a virtue. But anyways, so those are the things that you need to look out for. Please don't fly on me, okay? Let's just be cool. You keep your distance right there. All right, so we have on, me and the ladybug are the same. We have on the same colors. Okay, so shadow energy for you guys is the Hierophant. So this is a learning, teaching type of thing, but this could also be, I know, Capricorns and these contract agreements, these soul ties, these spiritual learning type of things that you guys have going on. So that is still in the shadows here. But we have a lot of doubt with this. Somebody needs self-discipline, organization, routine. Somebody standards are too low. I heard somebody's standards are too low of the type of person that they are trying to manifest in their life. You should be manifesting something way better. Okay, there's been a lot of challenges and bumps in the roads for my Capricorns, I know here, but overall we're trying to get to that happiness here. And so in the shadow energy over there, we have feeling alone, but it's in the shadows. So some of us are stuck in a situation where not necessarily that we feel alone, but we're not moving. Okay, we're not making any movements towards anybody right now. Okay, or towards, you know, a certain love interest, because there's something that we need to see. All right, so the topic of discussion is the new chapter. So we have embrace. This is the World card. This is the Capricorn card. It's the world of opportunity here. Unity. I'm telling you, I seen the Hierophant in the shadows, and that is that unity card that we're talking about. But for some reason, we're not getting to that. Okay, and that's because the challenge is the Hierophant. It's an imbalance. Okay, I'm trying to explain this to you the best way I can. Fear is one of the imbalances, but like I said, when I was talking about discipline here, when you have those type of connections that the universe is trying to bring to you, where there is a teaching and learning, if one person is not learning and the other person is steady, like teaching, and it's a steady imbalance, there will be no union with this connection. Okay, this is one of those connections that has a purpose, and in the shadows I do have purpose. I'm just really not trying to touch over there right now, but in the shadows I do, purpose did pop out, and self-esteem did too. So somebody's self-esteem may be too low to approach the person about how they feel, because they kind of doubt the connection or doubt that they'll get what they want, or that the person wanted. Okay, but what I'm saying, as long as there's like this imbalance between the two of you, somebody's refusing to see, grow, you know, get through obstacles in their life, as long as they're not willing, it won't work. You guys won't come into union. Okay, and so this is where you have to go to another soulmate here, because this person isn't wanting to go through the journey with you. Okay, so that's a challenge. Another challenge is to release the fear. Somebody fears the connection, which I've been talking about this for a long time, but it doesn't have to be you. It could be the other person. And some people, it's not the connection itself. It's, how can you describe it? You know, when you meet somebody, you be like, oh, this is my wife, this is my husband. And some people know, like, if I get with this person, this is it. This would be it. And so some people are not ready for that, this to be it. They're not ready for that monogamy, because they know, if I get with this person, this is my person, this is my soulmate, this is my whoever, whatever the connection is, and we're going to be together forever. This is my life partner. And some people fear that, and some people just fear, because I'm not ready. I don't know if I'm ready for that in my life. I just don't know. And it's crazy, because a lot of people are looking for love, but when it comes to that type of connection, that life partner, that forever after, they step back. Okay, so somebody is stepping back here. So what's hovering over you is dreams come. This is the Nine of Cups. You're thinking about, but see, this could be self-pleasure. That's what you have to be careful of here. But we have a lot of nines, so something is totaling up, and where somebody is about to let their guards down and finally open up to their satisfaction and to their happiness. But first, they have to stop doubting that things won't happen, because your mind can manifest your outcome, okay? But like, that's what I really feel it is. I feel like one person is just like, yeah, I know this is the one. Sometimes you know this the one and you bag back because you be like, yeah, I'm gonna be with this person forever if I get with them, because I know the type of bond that we have. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but I do want to, you know, date. You know, it's very confusing here. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so you pop up as the devil energy here. You may be dealing with somebody who needs to get out your energy. But this also could be fear-based thoughts. But a lot of you, what I'm seeing is by side. For some of you, you're trying to get into a connection, but you have to ground yourself financially in the material world. And what I mean by that, you may be spiritually put together, you may meditate, you may, you know, be all into the soulmates and twins and, you know, be on your journey. But if you don't have yourself right down here, if you don't have yourself grounded, if you don't have your finances, if you have bad shopping habits and eating habits, if your health is off, you're still not aligned. You're still not disciplined. Okay, that's the same thing just for a soulmate. Like, a lot of people like, yeah, I'm spiritually together, I can love, I've never cheated before, but the material world matters, because when you get into these type of connections, you guys have to also be financially stable and secure. So that's another thing I'm seeing here, because I have the Nine of Pentacles, or, you know, it's in reverse, which means, you know, there could be financial issues, especially with the devil. That could be overspending, is overdoing something. Also, self-esteem level could be low. There could be just negative energy around you that may be manipulating you into believing that as well. But there has to be some type of discipline here. No matter how spiritual you are, no matter, you know, how far along on the journey you are, if that money ain't right, if your health is not right, then it's just overall, it needs to be, you know, grounded. Point blank, period, okay? So, let's look at the past. Okay, so we have some karmic issues in the past here that we have not fixed. We got some karmic situations that haven't been fixed yet, okay? So we have to correct that too. So some of you wondering why I'm not finding anybody, why I'm not coming into union, you may have a karmic partner, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. I have just got done with a karmic partner, and I'm headed to another karmic partner, okay? And I understand how it works. So, in order to get to the soulmates and twins and all that type of stuff, I understand that I have more lessons to learn. I understand I have more karmic imbalances between me and other people, okay? So lessons have to be learned, and what I'm seeing is a past situation that has not been corrected yet between you and somebody else that needs to be taken care of. But this person may come back around, and it's going to require a lot of patience and strength and confidence to deal with this, okay? And it may even be the person you're supposed to be with, you're supposed to be in union with, okay? You know, and I'm not happy about, you know, having to date another karmic or having to be, you know, deal with another karmic, but hey, that's how it goes. So what we have manifesting into the future. Yeah, so somebody is still imbalanced and somebody is choosing not to work on it. Somebody may be in the way. There could be a third party situation too, but I just see like it's where somebody's head is right now. One person's head is in a whole different direction than the other person here. Because even though we're supposed to be coming together, you're supposed to be meeting your soulmate or coming into union with whoever you're supposed to be with, there's a lack of dedication from somebody. And I see a lot of doubt. And somebody is struggling more on in 3D with, like I already said, financial situations, self-esteem, overdoing a lot of things. Okay, some codependencies on things that are surrounded by you. It doesn't have to be addictions. I mean, it doesn't have to be like drugs or alcohol at all. You know, sometimes it's our health. We're not taking care of ourselves mentally, you know, physically, but we're trying to get spiritually right to bring in our soulmate when we have to be aligned all together. Okay, so what we're walking into is somebody still like holding on from communicating or release or ascending. There's a stubbornness here. Whether it's you or the other person, there's a lot of stubbornness. I'm not opening up. They're not opening up. I guess we're just going to be stuck in this situation. And you guys have, a lot of you guys have very strong, you and Sagittarius have very strong connections that are meant for you. And some of you are dealing with the Sagittarius. And Lord, I feel like those are polar opposite signs at some, like seriously. But there's a reason why you guys are meant to come together. You learn the biggest lessons from each other. Now, on the outside of you, there is somebody that is actually waiting. There's somebody who's working, okay? There's somebody who's working. I won't necessarily say that they're waiting on you, but they're working towards their happiness. They're trying to get themselves. So you're both trying to get yourselves where you need to be. But one person is having a tougher time than the other. So this person is actually working towards their self-satisfaction, their pleasure, you know, their finances and everything. But somebody has to catch up. Like, remember, this could be vice versa, but it's showing that you need to catch up. But it could be them. But there needs to be a sense of alignment there, okay? So what you need to know, oh yeah, so for some of you, if this doesn't work, whatever, there's something else. It's a nice relationship. It's a nice connection. It's based off attraction at first. But there's a nice offer out there. It may not be romantically based. Like when you meet this person, it's not going to be like, oh, goo goo gaga romantic. It's not going to be like the Knight of Cups type of thing. It's going to be kind of practical. Like an earth sign. So it may be another earth sign coming into play here. But if you guys are not aligned, I mean, you don't have to wait for this person forever. Like I tell people all the time, but you could have a soulmate that's coming into play for you as well. What you're wanting is just wanting at peace, to be at peace, because you're wanting the Four of Swords. So you're kind of wanting to surrender and just to be at peace. Some of you are really trying to manage a lot of things in your life, and it's getting to where you cannot probably focus on this love as much here, but you really need to make sure you take care of yourself. Okay, so the outcome, thank God, is, okay. We have the Devil that pops up again, but it comes in reverse. So whatever you've been like holding on to, or you know, found yourself codependent on, or whatever negative energy has been around you interfering in your life, it will be releasing. Okay, because I have it in the reverse. So we will be releasing that energy. Some of you is financial. But whatever has been a block in your life, it is starting to be removed. Because you're finally going to see something for what it really is. And you might decide to just move on because somebody is not in alignment with somebody else. And it's like, I don't feel like waiting. So I didn't get a romance shadow card. So let me get a romance card for you guys. Can I get a romance card for my Caps, please? Okay, no, but seriously, look what popped out. Finances and careers. Like I was telling you, it's financial for a lot of you, and you gotta get your work life together, your career life together, so that soulmate could come in. Or it could go their way too, where they gotta get their self-discipline. They have to get a routine. They have to get savings account, you know, bank account. They gotta get some commas or something. They have to show that they're worthy of, you know, holding on to the connections. Because a lot of times, besides infidelity, finances is a big deal in a connection. Okay, and so your spirit guides, God, higher power, whatever you believe in, they have to get you or that other person right financially, or it may not work because somebody is like luxury. And it may be you. Somebody likes luxury. They like high price, expensive things. Nothing wrong with that. But it could, you both could like that type of thing, and it could break you guys apart. So there's a need for somebody to get grounded. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you. See you later.